Sometimes, the most memorable love stories aren't written in a script, but happen when the cameras stop rolling. Welcome to Celebstar Daily, where we explore the real-life romances that blossomed behind the scenes. From chance encounters to undeniable chemistry, these stories of on-screen couples who fell in love in real life will warm your heart. If you believe in Hollywood endings that last a lifetime, make sure to subscribe to our channel and tell us in the comments which on-screen couple you always wished would get together. First up is a Hollywood love story that has gracefully stood the test of time for over 4 decades, Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn. Their journey began back in 1966 on the set of a Disney musical, the one and only genuine original Family Band. Goldie was 21 and Kurt was just 16, and while she found him adorable, the age difference meant romance was not yet in the cards. For 17 years, their paths diverged. Goldie became America's sweetheart, known for her bubbly charm, while Kurt established himself as a charismatic leading man. It wasn't until 1983 that fate brought them back together for the film Swing Shift. This time, the connection was instant and deep. What makes their bond so special is their shared philosophy on marriage. Despite being devoted partners for decades, they have famously never married, believing their commitment comes from a desire to be together, not from a piece of paper. Their partnership has seen them blend their families beautifully. They share a son, Wyatt Russell, and have lovingly raised Goldie's children, Oliver and Kate Hudson, and Kurt's son, Boston Russell. Today, they are doting grandparents to a growing family. Their on-screen magic was perfectly captured in the classic 1987 film Overboard, a testament to their real-life chemistry. Their enduring love, built on laughter, respect, and a shared will to stay together, remains an inspiration in Hollywood. Next, we have a favorite couple from the 90s, Sarah Michelle Gellar and Freddie Prinze Jr. Their romance is a true classic that began not with a spark, but with a slow-burning friendship. They first met in 1997 while filming the teen horror hit, I Know What You Did Last Summer. Far from a love-at-first-sight story, they were simply co-stars who became good friends. For 3 years, their bond was purely platonic, built on car rides to the gym and conversations about life. The romantic shift happened by accident in 2000. They had planned to have dinner with a mutual friend who ended up missing her flight. Sarah and Freddie decided to meet anyway, and by the end of that dinner, something had changed. They never looked back. Today, they are one of Hollywood's most enduring marriages. They tied the knot in Mexico in 2002 and have since built a life centered on family. They are the proud parents of 2 children, a daughter named Charlotte and a son named Rocky. Both actors consciously took steps back from the height of their careers to be present parents. Freddie has explored his passion for cooking, while Sarah has continued to take on acting roles while prioritizing her family. Their lasting love story is a reminder that the strongest relationships are often built on a solid foundation of friendship, proving that sometimes the most unexpected dinner can change your life forever. Our third couple's story is a passionate tale that took 15 years to truly begin, belonging to Spanish superstars Javier Bardem and Penélope Cruz. They first crossed paths in 1992 on the set of the Spanish film Jamón Jamón. Penélope was just a teenager at the start of her career, and while Javier admits there was an undeniable chemistry between them, the timing wasn't right for romance. For years, they remained friends and colleagues in the same film circles. It wasn't until 2007, when they reunited to play passionate, arguing lovers in the movie Vicky Cristina Barcelona, that art finally imitated life. The on-screen sparks reignited their connection, and this time it blossomed into a real-life love story. Known for being fiercely private, Javier and Penélope kept their relationship out of the public eye for years. They married in a secret ceremony in the Bahamas in 2010. Since then, they have become parents to a son, Leo, and a daughter, Luna, raising them away from the Hollywood spotlight in their native Spain. Both Academy Award winners, they continue to support each other's successful careers, sometimes appearing in films together. Their journey is a beautiful testament to timing and destiny, proving that sometimes the right person has been there all along, just waiting for the right moment to fall in love. From a superhero flop to a superpowered romance, our next couple is the witty and wonderful Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively. Their story began in 2010 on the set of Green Lantern, where they played each other's love interests. However, romance was not in the script for them at the time, as they were both in other relationships. A strong friendship formed on set, but it wasn't until a year later, when both were single, that things took a romantic turn. Their first real date was famously part of a double date, where each of them was with someone else. Ryan has described the night as awkward for their respective dates because the fireworks were clearly between him and Blake. They married in a private ceremony in 2012 and have since welcomed 4 children together. Beyond their successful acting careers, both have become savvy entrepreneurs. Ryan has had massive success with ventures like Aviation American Gin and Mint Mobile, and is famously the co-owner of the Welsh football club Wrexham AFC. Blake has launched her own brands of non-alcoholic mixers, Betty Buzz, and canned cocktails, Betty Booze. Loved by fans for their playful humor and for lovingly trolling each other on social media, their relationship is built on a foundation of deep friendship. Their journey from buddies to soulmates shows that starting as friends can sometimes lead to the most shining Hollywood love stories. Our next story was forged in the icy landscapes of Westeros, a love that proved stronger than any on-screen tragedy. Kit Harington and Rose Leslie. The two actors met in 2011 while filming the second season of the global phenomenon, Game of Thrones. They portrayed the iconic, star-crossed lovers Jon Snow and Ygritte. Their on-screen chemistry was immediate and undeniable, largely because a genuine romance was blossoming behind the scenes. Kit has openly said that he fell in love with Rose during their 3 weeks of filming in the stunningly beautiful and magical landscapes of Iceland. For years, they kept their relationship extremely private, navigating the intense global fame that came with the show. They eventually made their public debut as a couple, and in a move that delighted fans everywhere, they were married in 2018 at a castle in Scotland owned by Rose's family, surrounded by their Game of Thrones co-stars. Since the show ended, both have continued their acting careers while focusing on their growing family. They have welcomed 2 children and remain committed to keeping their personal lives out of the spotlight. While the story of Jon Snow and Ygritte ended in heartbreak, Kit and Rose created their own happy ending, a lasting legacy of love that began in a world of ice and fire. For some couples, romance is a quiet affair that happens far from the public eye. Such is the case for acclaimed British actors Daniel Craig and Rachel Weisz. Their love story is a perfect example of a long-time friendship that turned into love when the timing was finally right. The two had known each other for many years, moving in the same theater circles in London and sharing mutual friends. Their connection was purely platonic for a long time. Everything changed in 2010 when they were cast to play a married couple in the psychological thriller, Dream House. The intense experience of portraying a husband and wife going through a dark and emotional journey brought them closer than ever before. Their professional respect blossomed into a deep personal affection. True to their nature, they kept their budding romance completely private. The world was surprised in June 2011 when it was announced they had married in a secret ceremony in New York. The wedding was incredibly intimate, with only 4 guests in attendance, including their children from previous relationships. Since then, they have remained one of Hollywood's most low-key couples, rarely appearing on red carpets together and carefully guarding their family life. In 2018, they welcomed a daughter, completing their blended family. Their story is a powerful reminder that enduring love doesn't need a spotlight. It only needs sincerity and perfect timing. Next, we have one of Hollywood's most beloved full-circle romances, the story of Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher. Their journey began in 1998 on the set of the popular sitcom, That 70s Show. Mila was only 14 when she was cast as the sassy Jackie Burkhart, and 19-year-old Ashton played her goofy on-screen boyfriend, Michael Kelso. In a twist of fate, Mila has shared that her very first kiss in her entire life was a scripted kiss with Ashton on the show. Despite their on-screen pairing, they were just friends off camera for the entire run of the series. After the show ended, their lives went in very different directions. Ashton was in a high-profile marriage to actress Demi Moore, and Mila was in a long-term relationship with actor Macaulay Culkin. It wasn't until years later, after both of their relationships had ended, that they reconnected at an awards show in 2012. What started as a casual reunion quickly evolved into something more serious. They married in a private ceremony in 2015 and are now the proud parents of 2 children, a daughter named Wyatt and a son named Dimitri. Today, they are admired for their down-to-earth approach to fame and family, often sharing humorous and relatable stories about parenting. Their journey from teenage co-stars to loving partners proves that sometimes your first kiss really can be a hint of a beautiful future to come. Finally, we have a modern love story that captivated a generation of fans, the romance between Tom Holland and Zendaya. The two met in 2016 while filming Spider-Man: Homecoming, where Tom starred as Peter Parker and Zendaya played his sharp-witted classmate, MJ. Their chemistry, both on and off screen, was instant, sparking years of dating rumors among fans who affectionately nicknamed them Tomdaya. Throughout the press tour for the Spider-Man trilogy, their playful banter and clear admiration for one another fueled the speculation, but both stars consistently and firmly denied that they were anything more than best friends. They maintained this position for years, expertly navigating the intense public interest in their personal lives. The long-standing mystery was finally solved in July 2021, when paparazzi photos captured them sharing a kiss in a car, confirming that their friendship had indeed blossomed into a romance. Since their relationship became public, they have remained relatively private but are incredibly supportive of each other's careers. Tom is often seen praising Zendaya's Emmy-winning work on social media, and she frequently celebrates his successes. Their story is a testament to a relationship built on a solid foundation of genuine friendship, a slow-burn romance that grew naturally despite the pressures of global fame. They represent a new generation of Hollywood power couples, admired for their talent, grace, and authentic connection. These stories show us that even in the dazzling world of Hollywood, real love can be found in the most unexpected places. Thank you for joining us at Celebstar Daily. If you enjoyed these heartwarming stories, please give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more tales from behind the camera. We'll see you next time.